Hello everyone, here we got a tier list of all Nitro type King of the Race cars, and today I'll be ranking them onto this tier list. So let's start with the Manta or the Corvette. This car looks decent, and it also paints pretty well, except that the colors are a little bit darker than normal cars. But it's just a fine car, so I'll rank it at B. The next one we got the first Mercedes McLaren, and this car actually looks pretty well. The stock color is also pretty aggressive, and the interior is also pretty detailed. So I'll rank it at A because there are still the other two versions of this car that has better paint jobs. And like I just said, there's another version of this car, and it has a bit better paint job than the previous one. So I'll rank it as S. And then there's also the last version of it, which also has a better paint job. So I'll rank it at S as well. The next one we got is the Blitz GT. I really like this car's looks, but I know the people has pretty strong opinions on this car. Some people really like it, and some really don't. But I'm gonna say that I'm a pretty big fan of it, so I'll rank it at A. The next car we get is the Wildflower 250. This car looks pretty good, but it kind of looks weird because there's only one wheel at the back, I guess. So I'll rank it at B. And the next car is the Wildflower 500K. This is basically a upgraded version of the 250K, and it added two fins in the back, and then the engine part also changed a lot. The car looks very aggressive compared to the 250K, so I'll rank it at A. The next car we got is the Watch. This car is pretty weird, and you can't really paint the car itself, because when you try to paint it, only the interior and the two stripes changes color. And I'm not really a big fan of the looks, so I'll put it in C. The next car is the Rat Rock. The paint is really bad. It looks best at the stock blue, but it's really not that good. So it's a D car. The next car is the Shellback Mustang. This car is pretty classic and is a pretty good car for only under 1,000 races. Only the stripe paint is still a very good car, so I'll rank it at A. The next car is the Trifecta. This car is also pretty weird, and really, I don't see a lot of people using it on the track because it looks kinda ugly, so I'll put it in D. And the next car we got is the Corsair plane. Nitro Type doesn't have a lot of planes, and this is a really classic one. Some of the paints look good, and some of them are pretty bad, but the car is pretty well made, so it's an A car. The next car is the Perk or the Dragster. This is the only dragster we got in Nitro Type except the mistletoe, and I think it definitely looks the best because the colors are painted pretty well and the engine is pretty detailed. Plus, it comes with almost any trail, so it's an S car. The next car is the police car. This car is actually pretty hard to get, but it doesn't really look that good because there's no light animations or anything. And the paint is just meh, so I'll put it in B. And the next car is the best King of the Race cars currently, which is the Wildflower 750K. That means you need to reach 750K races to get that car. This car is based on Acura, but there are just too many flowers on it, and then it kind of ruined the car. So I'll put it in B. The next car we got is the Mini Sherman or the tank. This is one of the few tanks in Nitro Type, but it doesn't really paint that well, and the looks is so-so, so I'll put it in C. And the final car we got is the Lycan. This car looks very good, both in real life and in Nitro type. The design is just so good, and it's just so detailed. And the Lycan also paints like the perk, which means it also combos with lots of trails. It's just a pretty perfect car, so it's definitely an S. And here we got the tier list. If you have any opinions or arguments about this, make sure to send a comment. And that's all for today. See ya.